So I'm really excited to come to the end of this training because of one thing. I have a track record of starting things and not finishing them. Well, let me say, I used to have a track record. And so one of the things I always speak to myself when I'm beginning a program is I must finish it. Finishing well and finishing strong is really my mantra. For me, this has been epic. Epic in the sense that it has been a time for elevation, that's the E. P is purposeful, intentionality, and creativity. Why? Because we rise, we are being told and molded to rise above the ordinary. So every lady who is coming out of this is coming out above the ordinary, and we are going to be extraordinary, and we are going to be magnanimous. That's the word that we were told to be today, and we are going to run with it. And for me, in terms of elevation, I have met great women who have actually impacted my life in many ways, more than one. These are great. When I say great women, it was a great collection of women. So purposeful in the sense that I believe that the highest level of spirituality is finding your purpose and living it out. And so I have been affirmed to keep pushing, and I really thank God for that. Intentional, be deliberate to rise and produce your best work. So for me, it's been basically producing my best work. I also want to say something that, many of us when we hear the word therapy, like, Carol said earlier, she's scared to find a counselor. So out of our first meeting, I decided to do therapy. And so I'd like to encourage you that if you feel like you're stuck, you might want to give it a try. Yeah. So I started therapy and I'm feeling much better, and my path seems to be brighter and brighter every day. Creative. We need to harness our God-given creative abilities. And so out of this, I came up with a program. I wrote a book. Wow. I also managed to do a retreat for 35 women. And so I'm seeing the path is getting brighter and brighter with every passing day. So what am I starting to do? To look out for help. Sometimes you think like, I'm 48 now, yeah? I have come this far. I think there's nothing new really, yeah? Yet our mothers still think that there's still a lot to be done, yeah? So I would like to start to look out for help. Like look out for help intentionally. 2 is to identify people in my personal, strategic, and operational networks and leverage on them to make my life better and also to better the people around me. 3 is to have intentional networking, giving my ultimate best work. What do I want to stop doing? Procrastination. Amazingly, for my kind of temperament, I'm a choleric sanguine. I'm extroverted in every way, sometimes really painfully extroverted. And you can't believe that I procrastinate on issues and matters that pertain to me as an individual. I can put aside, I will run for everybody. I'm one of those people they call a loyal friend. If you screamed out at midnight, believe me, I'll be at your doorstep. But when I am screaming out, I do not jump for my own self. Yeah? And so I procrastinate and say, I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do that the next day. And so I am going to stop procrastination. I am also going to quit playing small. Yeah? Amen. When I was carrying, I was thinking about things I could carry. And they've actually been lecturing me throughout these last 2 days. I said, should I carry it? No, that's too much. I have this thing where I feel like sometimes I'm overbearing because of my temperament, right? And so I said, no, I won't do this. I think this is too much. I just feel sometimes that maybe it's not the right place. But I've also been told that, quit playing small. If you have done that, that is what your worth is. That is your, you should be acknowledged for what you have been able to do. I would like to continue doing elevating others, cheerleading, and also I would like to do more of cheerleading, which I've been doing, but now purposefully. My word for the year was visibility. I began the year in a lot of glam and pomp by organizing a function called A Night with the King that we hold once every year. And quietly, I'd been admiring this lady from the sidelines, Dr. Patricia. And so I dared to bring an international delegate to be our guest of honor. And so Dr. Patricia honored our request and came to Uganda. And we had 350 women who, she was able to speak into their lives. And after that, she saw the BMC, and guess what? The rest is history. I am here. And so when I began the year with visibility as my word, I never knew that visibility was not just going to be for the world to see me, but for me to see me. Yeah? And so I ended this 6 months course or program with visibility of who I truly I am, and I am not going to play small. I am a hill that's I'm a city. I'm a city sitting on a hill, and I cannot be hidden. Yeah, and therefore I must be able to carry the light, be the salt and the light, unapologetically. Thank you very much.